Good evening. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. How the heck are you guys doing tonight? It is Sunday night, so we're getting ready for Stampin' All Day with Bev's new creation. Actually, I'm sharing with you tonight the open house, which is coming up this Thursday. Hi, I see people starting to come on in. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Hi, Karen. At open house on Thursday, this is going to be the make and take. So I like to always share that with everybody. So when you get here, you're not, hi Debbie, you're not unaware of what you're going to do. So you have a little thought there and see what your packet's like. Hello, Roz. Roz says, hi, crafty friends. So we're going to get started in just 1 minute. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. It was nice here. It rained. We need the rain here in California. Hi, Becky. So that was great. My yard got watered. I'm happy about that. Hi, Louise. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Carol Schaefer. So nice to see all your names. Hi, Annie. Hi, everybody. So, using the beautiful butterflies in the mini catalog again, like I always do. I keep using the same set bundle for a few times to give you a bunch of ideas. But these butterflies, I'm telling you, are just so gorgeous that I don't care what you do with them. You're going to love them. They're so beautiful. Keep checking my watch. I don't want to keep talking past 7 o'clock. Hi, Marie. Welcome. I got your RSVP. I see that you were asking if I got it. Yes, I did. And while I've got you guys all on here, I want to thank you for sharing my new page, Thrifting Home. I have jumped from 97 early or late last week to 130 now. So we're growing pretty, steadily. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Welcome. So thank you for that. And if you'll also share this page, I would love it. If you have any friends that like to stamp, that like to craft, that would like it here, please share my page with them. Hi, Deborah. I know it's 7 o'clock, so let's turn you down and get started. Hi, Stephanie. Okay. Let me tighten this down so it won't wiggle so much. Hope you guys had a nice Sunday. If you would sprinkle, please, that's what I was just talking about. That would be wonderful, wonderful. And I thank you in advance for doing so. And I want to give you my new host code and introduce myself to those who might be new here. Will you send me the site where I can find your new page? Oh, I sure will, Becky. I thought I already did, but I will do that. I will do that again. Sorry, I thought I did. So anyway, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. I am your host. If you're new here, please let us all know. We're all great friends here. We've been together for a while, and we'd like to welcome you properly if you're new here. But we're glad you are here, whether you're new or you're here every week. I appreciate you both. It is February already. Today's actually my grandson's birthday, and I'm a little bit with them because I wanted to have Hannah's picture. Her birthday was on the 30th, January 30th, and his is today, and I wanted their pictures so I could add to the book, and they haven't sent them to me yet. They're 3 hours from me. I think they went somewhere too for their birthdays, which I don't blame them. So anyway, I can't show you 2 more pages of my book because I haven't received their pictures yet. But there is my February host code if you need that. And then you can shop with me at beverleestamps.stampinup.net. I also have a YouTube channel, and the channel is just my name. Okay, so what am I working with tonight? I have the beautiful butterflies bundle that I'm working with. That means, and here's its number here, that means it includes the stamps, the hybrid folder, and the dies. And it's $59.25 for all of that, which is a 10% discount if you would get things individually. Then there's the Beautiful Butterflies Hybrid Embossing Folder, and that does include the dies, so you can get that separately for $42, and there's the number there. It's a little bit confusing in the catalog, so I wanted to point that out. I used basic white cardstock tonight and Berry Burst cardstock as well. Both can be found in the annual catalog. I used the DSP Shining Christmas. I know most of you got that because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous paper, but it's an online exclusive in case you don't have it and you want it. I used a little bit of that tonight for the butterflies' bodies. I used Berry Burst ink to coordinate with the Berry Burst cardstock, and the tools I used were the distress folder, the cut and emboss machine to use the folder to insert the folder into the cut and emboss machine and emboss, my paper snips, my bone folder, my paper trimmer to cut the cardstocks all down, and my take your pick tool. And the die brush to get for the ornate butterfly. The die brush, if you don't have it, it goes with your take your pick tool. I suggest you put that on your wish list because it gets all the little papers out of this one. Okay. Adhesives, liquid glue, and tear and tape, and this is an original design of mine. It's not an original fold of mine, but it's a fun fold. And hi, Jean. And the design is my original. Okay. So when you come to open house, get my basket. I will have a basket full of packets. And in one of the packets, there will be a heart. And the person that gets that packet randomly picks that packet. You won't be able to see the heart until you start to get into your supplies that are in your packet, will win a prize. So that's what I do for open house every month. Okay, so here is what's in the packet. I have already cut things out. The only thing I have to do is stamp and use the folder tonight. So I'm going to show you what I used the Shining Christmas paper for. I used it, hi Julia, for the two bodies that go onto the butterflies. You can see that it's got a little bit of the white and a lot of the gold in there. And this is the paper from Shining Christmas that I used. Hi, Andrea. So it's an online exclusive, and I did check, and this is the paper in case you forget what it looks like. Hi, Roseanne. And it is available. Sometimes things are not available, so I wanted to check. These are the dies that come in the bundle, and I did 2 of the butterflies, the same one twice for my layering that I always talk about, and then 1 for on top of that. And then we have a piece of white cardstock cut at 1 3/4 by 4, and we're going to emboss this piece, and we're going to emboss the big butterfly as well. So all these pieces are going to be cut out for you already, and they're going to be in your packet. Okay, so let's get embossing that before I tell you the card base size and things. Let's get this done. Okay, here is my cutting. Hi, Pamela. I'm glad you're here. You'll see the make and take we're making at open house. All right, where is my folder? Here it is. It is the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. There's the number a second time. I've told you once, but there it is again in case you missed it. We're going to open this up, and we're going to put in the big butterfly and go through, and then I'm going to have to put this in second because the big butterfly is big. So it takes up most of the folder. Hi, Dominga. Welcome. I believe I've seen your name once or twice before, so welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Here is the large butterfly embossed. All right, now we're going to emboss this little piece the same exact way. Okay. Let's get the machine out of the way now. And pull this piece out. Now at open house, you're going to emboss these two pieces, but everything else is going to be done for you. And you're going to stamp. Okay, so let me put this away. Get my ink ready. I'm going to just open it up, but I have to show you the card base still. So the card base is thick. I put on the sheet that it was basic white, and that's not true. I forgot that I used the thick cardstock for this one, the thick basic white. So let me give you the number for that in case you want to get some. That's basic white, and this is my thick. Yes. Okay, the number for the thick is 159229. Okay. So this card base is cut at 4 1/4 wide by 10 1/2 long. Then I scored it, and I'm showing what's in the packet, so that's why everything's done already. I scored it for everybody at 5 1/2, so that's just right in the middle. Well, right in the middle if your cardstock was 11, but we've got it cut off at 10 1/2. So 5 1/2, 6 3/4, 8 3/4, and 10. Okay, those are the score lines. And we are going to stamp before we put this card together. So let me show you the sample, for goodness sakes. Are you ready for this? Hi, Vera. Look at this card. And it folds down flat just like this, so you can put it in an envelope and mail it. And when they open it up, it pops up and stands up like this. And it says, time to celebrate, happy birthday. And then on the back, time to celebrate some more, and some butterflies. Oh, thank you for the hearts. This is in all white because it's a Bev card, but you guys are going to remember that you can change it up and make any color you would like. Thanks, Becky. I'm glad you like it. Oh, good, Debbie. Yay, you get to make one. Yay, Vera does too. I'm so glad you guys love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Keep showing it to you so you get a good look. So let's show you how to make that. You're going to need some tearing tape. Also, that was on the list. So let's do that first. So I'm going to bring this up close so you can see. Thanks, Karen. There are 3 panels right here. And then what I'm going to call the last score line, the little 1/2 inch here, is a tab. So panel 1, panel 2, panel 3, and your tab. We are going to put tearing tape on the tab. I grabbed my tearing tape from my paper pumpkin. And I'm just going to set this down here. Now at class, at open house, you are going to do this part too. So bring your tearing tape, bring your adhesives, and you will need your bone folder to burnish that tearing tape. Now, if you're new and you're coming to open house and you don't have an item, don't worry about it. I'll lend you mine. But if you have them, please bring them. Thanks, Becky. You're so sweet. All right. So I talked about, oh, this is a little bit long. Let me tear that so it's not, I'm going to cut it with the scissors. I don't want it to hang over. Okay. All right. So I talked about the 3 panels, right? So we're going to close the 3rd panel. We're going to fold it like this down. Now, I'm going to try to explain. If I hold the tab panel down right now for you with my thumbs, like this, you will see that the tear and tape is going to hold it right in the exact spot it needs to be, where my thumbs are, just by folding that score line down. Did I explain that clearly? So we can see panel 1, we can see panel 2, panel 3. We're going to fold down panel 3. We're going to burnish our tear and tape. Going to remove the protective paper. And we're simply going to lay it down flat. How easy is that, you guys? Then it pops up and it's in the exact right spot for you. That simple. Okay, so we're going to now decorate. Let's look at the card. We're going to fold this down. I was going to stamp the panels first, but I didn't. So now that I didn't, I can stamp them now. And it's not hard to stamp them once it's folded. So it's up to you, but you might want to stamp them first. Welcome, June. I am tapping onto my Berry Burst ink. Sorry, I did that out of camera. And I'm just going to stamp Time to Celebrate right here on panel number 1. Then I'm going to give that just a second to dry and fold this down. And now I'm on panel number 3. I'm going to turn it around so I'm looking at panel number 3, and I'm going to stamp it again. Okay, now I'm going to take the chunky little butterfly in the stamp set, and I'm going to stamp it down there. Oh, in your packets, you're going to have 2 of the smaller butterflies. I said 1, but you're going to have 2. So here's one that's cut out, and I'm going to take your pick tool, your packet. You might have to punch these out, or you may not have to. Depends if they came out. If they didn't come out, then I just let them, and because I know you guys don't mind taking these little pieces out. They just take a second. And we're going to take our Tombow glue, turn the butterfly to the back side, and put a little bit of Tombow right in the center of the body. I'm going to bend his wings and set him on top of this butterfly. Then I'm going to take one of the bodies, and yes, your bodies, hi Marcia, are cut out and in your packet too. So when you open up your packet, be very mindful of these small pieces so you don't lose them. And then we're going to put this butterfly's body on top of the white one and line up the antennas with the stamped one. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we're going to take this piece, and we're going to take our glue, and we're just going to make the top panel, the second panel, a little bit fancier for a background. And here's where you could use designer series paper. Here's where you can add more color. In fact, Lori was here helping me make these packets last Monday, and I used DSP on this part, but you know my style. I liked it, and she liked it. Okay, here's what she said. Bev, I'm just going to show you the card. She said, Bev, I really liked the card when you showed it to me, but you were not happy with it, so you kept working. And then this is the card that I was happy with. She goes, and after I saw this one, I like it better too. So I'm glad I kept working, because I don't want to give you cards at open house or anytime actually that I'm not completely in love with. So now let's take the big butterfly. And what you want to do when you set it down is make sure that when you set it down that it's going to not go over the card in any way, because when you put it in your envelope, it needs to fold down, right? So again, we're just going to put some glue on the body. We're going to make this flat. And we're going to put our butterfly wherever we want, as long as it's not going off the card down here or on the sides. And then we're going to grab our two fancy guys and our second little guy. And we're going to layer these onto the big solid. The layering of these butterflies like this, I just see lacy, feminine beauty. I just love the look. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Oh, that one wasn't dry yet. So let me get the first one that I put down and move it down just a hair. Okay, there, I like it better there. And then I'm going to take the little one. Same thing, just a little bit of, hi Melanie, Melody, and place that down. And then the second little body that's in your packet. I kept saying, oh my gosh, that's a lot of die cutting. Excuse me. And I do not want my customers in my down, excuse me. Don't you hate it when that happens? I guess I was talking and swallowing at the same time. And again, no water out here. Excuse me. I don't want you guys standing in line at open house, so I just did all the die cutting for you. And I know you appreciate it. So we can stamp right here too. There's still space for that. And there's a happy birthday. Now, when you come to open house, you do not have to do the stamping of the sentiments if you don't want to. You can wait until you get home and put sentiments for a different occasion if you wish. But look how easy this card is, you guys. Now let's flip to the back. We have a regular Berry Burst layer size piece of cardstock, 4 by 5 1/4. Hi, Diane. And that is just going to get laid right on the back, get placed right on the back of the card for more color. And then we're going to add a piece of white on top of that. That's just cut down 1/8 of an inch on both sides. So 1/8 of an inch shorter and 1/8 of an inch wider. It's not as wide. So that's that. Now we're going to get the smaller piece. And you can see that there's an 1/8 of an inch all the way around for you. All right, so let's take the same butterfly that we stamped on the front. And I stamped it in the corner here, but I left a little room on the top of the wings and the bottom of the body, because there's these little spreckle stamps in the set as well. And I just thought they looked so cute on here. There we go. So then let's close it. Oh, time to celebrate one more time. Up here, or again, like I said, you can stamp some other sentiment. Okay. Let's close this up so I don't get anything in it. Take this base. Actually, this is not a base. This is a layer piece. We can fold this down. And then I like to grab both ends, you know that, and bend them up so I get the card, the layer piece layered on top of the other piece. And once I see that I have got it centered, I press it down. Hey, Rose. So here we go. Quick and easy. Now, when you come to open house, this card shouldn't take you that long because, well, you are going to have to share the stamps. So that might take you, a waiting period, but you can do everything else without waiting because it's in your packet. So besides dessert and fellowship, you can bring a paper pumpkin with you. You can bring some cards that you want to catch up on. You can bring whatever you want with you. It doesn't have to be stamping. If you're a knitter or you have another hobby that you want to work on and visit with friends while you're here, that's all fine too. But here is what we are going to make. And you just take your packet, cross your fingers that you win the prize, go to your place setting and get busy making your make and take card. Oh, I missed what you said, Debbie, but I'll read it on my, when I watch the replay. You need to case this card for your mom's birthday. Aw, sweet. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Lena. All right. Are there any questions? Cardstock is white, 1 ink pad, and die cutting and a folder. Creates this beautiful card that talks about celebrating, and celebrating some more. All right, ladies, that was quick and easy. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, I have something else I have to tell you. I almost forgot. My goodness. All right. So when Tuesday the 4th is my birthday. So because it's my birthday week, I've got a lot of things I have to do, but I will not be live on Wednesday. I have Feed the Needy that day, and I have a hair appointment that day, and I have different things going on. I have to do some legal things here and there. A busy week. So Wednesday, I will not be on. So don't look for me on Wednesday at 9:30, okay? I will not be on Wednesday at 9:30. I just want to let you know that I can't help it. I've got a lot of things I've got to do this week. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Bye-bye.